Bro, so have you? I shouldn't be laughing. This is not funny. Have you read anything about this?
I know I haven't read the stories about it. I've seen the posts that she made. You know what I mean? And what in the posts he's made. So I know what they both have said. Like I've seen the pictures of her all fucked up,
Yeah.
and I've seen that he says that he hasn't even talked to these people in months. And you were telling me that she supposedly maybe hired people to beat her.
So here's the shit that I heard. Right, they were together, and he tried to kick her out of the house. He asked her to leave several times, and she didn't leave. He actually had a meeting with a judge, I believe today or yesterday, whenever this happened, to talk to the judge about removing her from his house. In the meantime, though, these people come to the crib supposedly using the Find Your Phone app on her phone, and they really hurt her.
Damn.
And so friends and family are saying he hired some people to go to his house and do that to her. And here's my issue with this whole thing. In this society today, and in my eyes, where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. Like, I'm not saying he did it, but I'm just saying it's extremely suspicious that somebody could get into a crib and beat her down like that. Because, in my opinion, if you break into somebody's house and you're trying to rob them or something, if it's a woman, you may hit her or something, but you're not gonna do that to her. Like that looked personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That didn't
Like they
look
came there
like
just to beat her ass.
right. That didn't look like I'm just trying to rob you. I need to knock you out. That looked like I need to hurt you.
Yeah, she was fucked up. She looked like she was just in a UFC fight and she got her ass kicked.
I mean, so what do you think? Do you think he has something based on what you just heard? I mean, obviously,
Shit,
there's a
I don't
lot.
know anything about LeSean McCoy's background. If he's like still hanging out with like the people that he shouldn't be, or if he's like super dedicated, or what his deal is. So I don't know if that like falls within like what it seems like his character may have been. I don't remember ever LeSean McCoy even getting in trouble for anything. But
And that's a good point. You know, we got to remember that because typically, now the family also said that he abused the dog. I don't know if he killed it or they say he used to beat the shit out of his dog and that he used to beat his son as well. So
you know what? Did you see that it said PED use too? So if he's on
yeah.
roids,
Oh, that's another claim they made. The I think the mom of the girlfriend was saying he had needles and shit all over the place all the time. That he was on steroids and other things like that. But they also said the police said that there was no sign of forced entry.
oh okay.
So it sounds like she might even know this person or something, or maybe because it sounds like she let the people in.
Damn. I mean, now that you're telling me more, this is starting to sound like you said, it's fishy. I don't know. I got to do more research because I usually, but like this is weird because it's not like she's saying he hit her. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and
This
it
is a
could have
hit.
been. I mean, honestly, it could have been like they planned it. I mean,
Hey,
I,
people do shit like that.
I mean, he could have and she could have told the dude, "Hey, you really got to beat me up a little bit." You know what I mean? I mean, to me, I don't know, man. Like you said, I've never heard of him getting into anything, and he's been in the NFL at least 7 or 8 years now. So I don't know, man. I think we're gonna find out more. I think we're gonna find out more.
I think yeah. I think there's gonna be an end to this story. They're gonna figure out who did it. You don't get away with shit these days. It's specifically like, man, these I don't get athletes doing crazy shit like this. You're
But yeah, I just think like it's I don't know. It's very fishy, man. It's very fishy. But that's kind of extreme too.
like you
Like that's
said
what
though.
makes
Where's
it.
smoke? Where's fire? I like that. I've never heard that before. And that's yeah. I think like something happened. Something fishy is going on, and everything's pointing to you. And why should we not think it's you? And you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and the one thing he's got going for him, as you pointed out, is like he has no prior history of this stuff. But I don't know, man. It's just too weird. Dude's a good football player, and I hope she recovers because that's brutal. Like that's bad, man. That's
Yeah.
bad.
And that also, I mean, people like I remember there was a thing a few years ago when what's his name? Something Ray beat his wife in the
Oh,
elevator.
Ray Rice. Yeah, yeah,
When Ray
yeah.
Rice beat his
Ray
wife.
Rice.
I'm already thinking about it, and there was all these articles basically saying like, if you're concerned about your fantasy football stuff, because there was all these articles about like dropping Ray Rice on your fantasy football team, that's
Yeah.
like it's too insensitive, and I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. It is insensitive, but like, I don't know. We're really getting police on that. We care about fantasy football. Like,
I mean, you know,
it's still in the
sometimes,
game. Like,
yeah, like
the game didn't stop
sometimes.
because
I mean, my thing is, you can't blame the fantasy writers for mentioning it,
no, it's in the
right?
game. They got to talk about it. It's their job.
Well, and people, yeah, and people bet on it. Like, I mean, like I get it. Like, it is kind of insensitive, but to your point, it's like this is literally what happens. People put money on this every day. I mean, should he hit his wife in an elevator? No, we all know that. It's not like we're saying, "Good job, Ray Rice. We can't start you this week, though." That's sad. It's like, nah, you shouldn't do that, but you did it, so now we got to make our decisions. So, yeah, this is a crazy story. We may be coming back to this next one, to this one, but let's go ahead and move on.